following content is brought to you by Social Inform Media.
This story comes to us from WTOC.com. TikTok. WTalk out of Savannah, Georgia. You know, look, I know that domestic violence occurs in all walks of life. Bus driver, bank teller, school teacher, grocery store person, street sweeper, whoever, garbage man. I know that everybody has, every walk of life has a representative of someone that commits domestic violence or is alleged to have committed or accused of domestic violence. But when a police officer is accused of it, that's a problem, because a police officer has state certification to grab you and throw you on the ground, has certification to shoot you, to tase you, to pepper spray you, to baton you. They can write their narrative. He was resisting. He came at me. So that's why it's a problem when it's a police officer, because if they have domestic anger issues at home, then out on the street, that's a ticking time bomb, a stick of dynamite, a glass of nitroglycerin just waiting to go off. And they have state certification to go off. You or I do it, it's battery or it's assault. A cop does it, well, it's in the line of duty. Unless it's at home, because the Savannah Police Department fired an officer following a domestic-related incident that occurred earlier this month. Police say Keith Lamarcus Rowland has been employed with Savannah Police Department since March of 2020 and was assigned to the Central Precinct. It's a fairly new guy. I don't know if I did the original editorial of this DV or not, but if I did, this is a current follow-up where he got fired. Now, Savannah police were notified of a domestic dispute involving Rowland at a home in the Chatham County Police Department's jurisdiction. The Chatham County Police Department launched an investigation into the incident. Rowland was placed on administrative leave. After that, an administrative investigation with its Internal Affairs Division was launched. The Chatham County Police Department arrested Rowland on charges of aggravated assault, domestic violence, and terroristic threats, domestic violence, and then fired. So, the question remains, does this guy have any complaints? Does he have any excessive force or use of force investigations pending in his record? I mean, it's a ticking time bomb, guys. And he's out there with a gun and a taser and a pepper spray and a baton, and the state says, use them all. Now, I understand that there are excessive use of force investigations that happen. I understand that cops do get arrested or do get charged or do get investigated. That doesn't stop them from doing it. So there has to be better psychological evaluations in the hiring process of these law enforcement officers. And again, I'm not saying, cops and domestic violence, oh my God, because I know that DV happens all across the board of every walk of life, But again, to reiterate, and I have to reiterate this, it's important. That's why we had the summer of 2020. Because when a cop is committing DV at home, this guy is a danger on the street. Because he can take your life out, and he's got the authority to do it.